So my name is David Väänänen. I'm originally from Finland. I'm enjoying the sun here because in Finland now it's dark and there's a lot of snow, so it's actually beautiful and warm for me. I know it's the winter time here, it's cold for most of you, but it's actually nice and warm for me, and I'm happy about the weather too. And I've been very happy to visit the school, see many of the teachers and the students, and I'm very happy to share this time with you now. So today we'll be talking about spirituality and technology. So some pieces of technology already with me that can assist us, and there's some technology that allows us to capture this session and share it with others. So these are the kind of topics we'll be covering with respect to spirituality. So I would like to us to maybe just do that. Let's just pair up. So someone sitting next to you, take some space so you can spread out in the room and take a person who sits next to you, or someone. Let's find a pair for everyone and take a lot of space. Let's just make.
So what he wants you to do is like you can spread in the entire room. Okay, you can, and then you can sit in pair. Any two people coming together. And please try to make random pairs, especially go with people whom you have not interacted
Make
much.
new friends.
Okay.
Don't be afraid to make new friends. This is an opportunity to get to know the others.
It will be better if you bond with somebody new.
Amen.
Randomly.
But just find someone now so we can get started. So everyone has a pair, and you have also some paper and pen. You can even stay here if that's comfortable for you, as long as, or just some space for. I just want everyone to have someone to talk with, and we will go through some questions, and you can write some answers on paper. Start with just foundations. Oh, there's a question already.
I heard that you're an astrophysicist.
Yes.
So, there is one term that I keep coming across. So very frequently. So it's Wolf-Rayet star. So can you please explain what exactly is a Wolf-Rayet star?
Wolf-Rayet star.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, this is something. So first of all, it's my field in astrophysics. So there is actually difference between astrophysics and astronomy. So what astrophysics is, when I was studying and doing research in that, I was studying the physics inside stars, for instance. So I was studying there is these particles, atoms, and molecules forming inside the stars, and I was studying the flow of those particles and how that impacts the star and how the star evolves. So basically, what I'm trying to tell that I didn't study this particular thing you asked me about. And so there's a lot of different things physicists, astrophysicists, astronomers study, and they usually specialize in one of those fields. So, but what research experience allows me to do, I will find very quickly, and I can answer your questions in more details. So let's say next time we meet, we can exchange email, and I will give you all the information about that. So let's start with coming back to the spirituality. So let's start with one question. What is spirituality? Just write it on talk with your pair, discuss with your pair or in your group, and write like one sentence, couple of words. What is spirituality? Basically, we can form some kind of definition or what spirituality means to you. So it's just to cover. So just write a sentence of definition in you. Everyone has some definition. Okay, let's start from the front here.
It deals with the working of our inner self.
Will be deals with working of inner self. Anyone else wants to add on that? Oh, let's start.
Believing and following the divine.
Believing and following the divine. Okay, anyone else wants to add? You have still something to add? Please.
So it deals with the study of our inner self, and also it deals with the study, with our daily life, and spirituality unites us. Ma'am told me. Sorry, sir. Ma'am told me.
Uh-huh.
It deals with the study of our daily life. It also and one cannot find spirituality in one day. It takes years to find it. It's like that. And one more thing, spirituality unites us. Spirituality unites us. If somebody is a Muslim, if somebody is a Hindu, it is anybody, it will unite us.
Sir, spirituality is a feeling, it is something that allows us to connect with ourselves. That is the soul or the supreme divine.
Our soul. Okay. So there's a lot of, I think, is there more? Anyone else wants to add from this side? Anyone else wants to add anything to this? So we already got deals with working of inner self, believing and following the divine. There's connecting with the divine. Let's see. Study of inner self, believing and following in the divine. So it's kind of a different.
It's like one more thing.
So to become aware of our relationship with the soul.
Become consciousness. That's a good also. Awareness. Kind of true connection. We can build awareness. Oh, I can get just ideas. One more.
It is a way through which we can know the aim of our life.
Okay, way to find aim for our life. It's gonna aim for life. Okay, so now we have kind of covered about what is spirituality, what we think of it, and we kind of can form sort of a definition of spirituality through these kind of ideas. So building on that, I'd like you to think or just describe again, we're kind of warming up to this discussion. So how do you do spirituality? How do you practice spirituality? And this can be like how do you do it with yourself or within the group and so. Please do the same thing with your pair and just write down these things on a paper and pen. Just discuss within your group. And if you need any more paper or pencils, there is more in the front here if you wanna use.
So we practice spirituality by giving offerings to our God and Goddess.
Just a little bit. So yes, Mike, a little bit. Yes.
So we practice spirituality by giving offerings to our God and or Goddess.
Okay, that's really here.
Be conscious of the presence of the divine being inside your soul is like the first step in spirituality, and this like the second step is concentrate or meditate on the voice of the soul inside you and listen to it, as it will tell you how to be the perfect instrument of the Lord. And the third is to follow the voice, and the fourth is to be the perfect instrument.
Thank you. So concentrating and listening to yourself through practices. There was something about practice of meditation. Anyone else wants to add here?
The divine
So inviting, being open to that.
So by maintaining peace within ourselves and around us through the practice of meditation.
Practice of meditation, okay. Anyone else want to?
Connecting to our inner soul and talking to him or that invisible energy that is present inside us. That invisible energy that is present inside us, because once we've got the ability to talk to him or her, then we can be the perfect instrument of the Lord. And spirituality is just not meditating, it's talking to yourself, knowing yourself.
So practicing spirituality is being peaceful, or we're at all times our mind is in a chaos. If we be peaceful, we'll be able to hear the voice of our soul. And to become peaceful, meditation is important. Then comes connecting to the soul. The soul is a part of the Supreme Divine. So to connect to the soul, we have to offer everything we do. We have to invite the divine being into everything we do.
By practicing dharma and duty.
Government duty. Okay, yeah.
So yesterday I was, surfing the net. So sir, I read that when we can control our breath, then we can be spiritual, because when we are happy, we are like, I'm so happy. When we sad, there's another kind of thing. When we are, angry, there's another kind of thing. So the note said that when we are able to control over our breath, we are happy or sad, then we can be spiritual, because controlling our breath is the most important part of being spiritual.
Controlling. So there's
Maintaining a balance in our life.
maintaining balance. So it's continuous maintenance. Okay, I think we got a lot of good things about different ways we are actually doing it in practice. And there's some we will have a kind of going to some answers with why we are doing it. And I'm trying to cover it when somebody in the microphone is on, so that there's no interference. So that's why I'm keeping this when you are speaking. But yes, when I'm speaking, I shouldn't cover it. So there was some transition on. So we have what is spirituality? How do we practice it? So let's do one more question around this. So what are the implications of spirituality in your life? Like what kind of effect it has, how it affects your daily life through this understanding what it is and the practices that you do. Just again in your group, just write some sentences, words, whatever comes to your mind. How the spirituality affects you.
Sir, it gives inner peace to our soul, and sir, if we do meditation, we have positive thoughts in our mind, and it is very effective with our daily life.
So it has changed my nature. I told you that day that I was very patient, but now I'm patient. So it gives me peace of mind, because once our mind is, settled up, we can be more positive. So I can find solutions, and so it gives me a good vibe. But that does not mean that I don't feel negative. I don't have negative thoughts at times. And even we are not physically there, but mentally we can, connect with the brain.
Some couple more. There was
Same thing that Anulia Devi says, if technology would not, then I would also not realize about divine and spirituality.
you can learn.
I also wanted to say the same thing. They have already said that.
Okay. So there are some commonalities that we want and some differences. So there's
Spirituality helps with technology, as it tells us that we should not do extreme of anything. So if we do extreme of technology, we will get addicted.
focus also not to be addicted to technology.
So religion is a very important part of spirituality, and if I want to learn more about my religion, instead of going to any pandit, I can just surf the net and get to know about my religion.
I find more about the religions and different practices. Yes, there to a couple of here. Anyone had anything to add? We talked about already many things. I know one last here in front.
So it helps us to, motivate others, because if somebody is facing problems, then a person cannot go to each house and tell them. But mostly now people have smartphones, they obviously have internet, so they can, surf the internet and we can see. And also it also helps us to, be aware of our surroundings. Like I didn't know that if I didn't have, what do we call it? TV in my house, television in my house, or I didn't have smartphones. I must not. Then I didn't know that there is a tsunami in Indonesia. But with the help of that, I'm getting to know that there is a tsunami in Indonesia. And one thing Anjali ma'am told us, that once somebody has died, even if the worst person in your life, pray for their soul, because I told you sir one day that prayer is the most innocent thing. Soul is the most innocent thing, and soul will not tell you what is right and what is wrong. Soul is there inside your mind and your heart.
then I have to choose between the good and the wrong.
So let's do one last one here, so we can then wrap it up.
I'll just pick up an example over here only. Right now the music plays, it helps calm, it calms us when we're like meditating.
Okay, so we can continue this discussion, but you have to go to the next activity. So basically, so today we covered from what is spirituality, how do you practice it, and going how it has affected your life, and then kind of transforming into the aspects of technology, what kind of technologies we are immersed in our daily lives, and how the technology can both improve our spirituality, or how the spirituality can improve our use of technology. So I'd like to just, so one thing is, if you have any questions or concerns, just also write you can give it them to Diana, or you can, we can exchange emails and so forth. So for the last thing, I would like to just sit us down for, let's do 2 minutes, and just do a meditation for 2 minutes, sit in stillness.
Taking your own time, you can slowly bring your palms towards your face. And as you feel comfortable, you can rub them. Gently press your eyes, and then as you feel comfortable, thinking about the environment, you can open your eyes slowly, looking in your palms. And just relax. It was a nice session for you all. Yes.
Namaste.